Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and followers of Oko and Beyond. We are here today, Oko and Beyond. We have an interesting program. We announced some minutes earlier that we'll be having one of us, a therapist, with this exciting topic, exciting information about what is going on in our society to sensitize the community, the people, parents, and victims who have been either shying away from the topic or not being closer to information. And before we go on, we could see the therapist is already he is going to introduce himself. But before that, we call on everyone to share the link to people who can join so they can get this information going. And we come from a community where everybody needs knowledge, so we are sharing. So share to everyone everywhere you want to share. And you have questions to ask about this topic. Over there, you may see the topic. A letter is written there in brackets. It is about sex education. Then along with free line in chat in Oko and beyond. So again, we could do. Nên lui phê lên này xin mong mà sẽ sung lên cùng âm nó blewe cùng cả tông tên tâm lắm bà là cái sex education mo mà rất kia là cái xin cái là tên sẽ lui ya cái là suy cái lui gia cái cùng lu mà nó gia cùng vi đun đun cái này kin cái này un xin sẽ lui lên nên nó vừa mang cái thu cái linh cái tên này gia cái mình mà là nó chỉ là cái linh cái lo có kia là nó blewe sẽ giảm tên cái xin kia là Lonzo bibte se wenge kakalun le nune ngukulie se lu lo le kele kume ijere ina ablo lansam no tenka win len lege yes me kele so people that they follow go and beyond today we don't come now for look some interesting topic for sex education and we get therapists for here Moses Chung where you go broke for normal talk more ready because sometimes they will never run that topic just say the first word for day, then they will say, hey, no, that's some kind of topic. But we don't realize and say plenty people don't dey inside the cloud, they no one know. So people ready to watch, we made a share. If you get comments and questions and about this topic, you'll bring them up. We know say a lot of people it's a sensitive topic where it be nothing we don't run away from them, we don't come victim. So good evening, therapist Moses Chung, and welcome to Oko and Beyond. Seems as if his network is freezing, but before he comes back, we know he'll be here sooner, and we want to hear from him about this topic. But people can go ahead and start sending in their questions on the comment section. We'll be receiving the questions, and we'll be looking forward to giving the answers, and we can direct the answers to the therapist. There's for some reason his network went out, but he can still join the link. And if there's some other persons that want to contribute to the idea directly, you're welcome to indicating on the comment section, and we'll send you the link through our WhatsApp number. And we could jung se okwan beyond as in Kaluga Kile, Kasungans, one no as in where Babe Chung Moses, Kume Jira Kume Ndunavi. Lumen so you get a base king go play where more kia or lock a year nervina base is a key as a sui cum can catena it a beep the later luna kit the beef or maybe beep the man no killer and no car we laden. Okay, welcome back and yes for you to let us know who you are so we can continue. So it's time for us to know who is therapist Moses Chung.
All right. Well, bye, ma. Chắc là của chắc tới cái program lên. Mà một giờ chung, mà wala chika jen. Mà lo teacher, teacher one tele, lo teacher ngeze say cái lo when mà sẽ phải chụp cái kinh nghiệm xong quạt. So we are looking in the best very simple words. So just I was a bit the good
Oh, afia fa fonge ka blun. Lune secondo un bi sankan lu yo job sun natin. Nuob ko luob jiakan nda ngwale bor nda ngwale ngangten. No ka tong na ye ki nang gek se ene tu.
never
Bela
fungus, never fungus here. Never fungus and okay, ma so igen e ya que ya como una vez ka lu men ka lo na vilu le ya que lo important. E lo ya ne do beyond que ni. So no wa ya no ka self education pen lo ya que ya gamten. Yeah. So for a tough no fe den chine ya lu la ki ce qu'elle se lia the right decision concerning a win ka vien win ka woman so que ça ebe se bakle e chi junga ga le so la ka relationships then sa le ebe se tong ne win in general be ga win kan ne kan ka kuma win ki so much to no well being the word to be well go achieve that lo via ki a lot of role to play so no que self education do beyond sexuality do something else too vast so basically what sex education is Malo enjoy by Paul and by the local language expert I don't forget his name and for a very succinct way of defining sex education in local language it was so comprehensive. So summarily, that's what sex education is. Simply a comprehensive and an inclusive process with the aim to equip people with skills, knowledge, and values and attitudes that they can use to make informed judgments, informed decisions about their relationships, about their sexual health, and about their general well-being. There are so many goals to it. Yes. Because when they don't say education, what if they want them after the thing? If they teach them, they target and wait. The first one that will promote healthy relationship them and sexuality. So would they be relationship which will be healthy and then would you live a sexual life will be also very healthy. And then when would they teach sex education with the help of prevent pregnancies and check the way they pass through him, and it helps you for foster respect and empathy and find communication because you know say sexuality and sensuality so at times they get lots of harassment through just through talk common talk. So when we teach sex education we teach people how to relate with others, how to communicate with them, how to respect people too, and most importantly they encourage people that will take responsible decisions about their sexual life and about their general well-being. Where sometimes if they don't be norm they'll be take decisions that will not be very healthy for them. Then most of them when we teach them self education, they encourage them for address cultural yes contributing them. So some kind of social thing them or some kind of emotional thing them where they influence their body for way it not be healthy. So generally na so na they aim that for sex education. So you see that say it be beyond Kenyim,
okay.
something else. Mhm.
Okay. So thank you for that broad way where you look until now we see say it really be important for we for know about this kind education. And when we look this education, we look and say like how we broke out some place say the kind education where they give 'em for people then where they see there like 1 year to 2 years about the differences for man and differences for woman. They say them be different.
Mhm.
So if man born pikin now, pikin dey like 1 year or 2 or 3, the pikin start ask e papa say, he get some long thing for a front, but the brother no, his sister no get am.
Don't get
How
up.
I think inside that kanawa.
Okay, that one is something where you get to occur. In fact, the when you hear that the build picking or become man picking or woman picking, it must pass through that stage. And some stage where it be a little bit brutal. Like when picking the try for day like get picking one for day for night papa or man picking one day for night mommy. Now when you don't go confront the differences there, you go start to find out for day for person where if you buy it. After we begin start get a cultural personality where it be very important for your development. But notwithstanding, children they be very inquisitive for ask questions, especially with differences in their body. Mhm. But it get to do with age and with time. But by 2 years, because they don't already repeat, they don't already know their body. Well, first they don't so gamabi their body. They don't they wash with them. They bathe with them. Some mothers like just love bathing around those little children. They don't mind. And so there are things they know at two about their body. And there are sensations that they also they get into we get to do with their desires them when they get like when feel the peace or the
Yeah.
shit, if they enjoy them. Because I feel that building I feel that sexual life they build around picking. It is know your body and the nice thing they come with your body. So from 2 years now, picking me for no not only a body for no boundaries. Who get for touch with it? My skin. Yes. Who get for touch with my skin? And most often we just look the way it did and then we for clinic for yeah, lower day. We get cases the way the abuse starts as early as two,
Okay.
but they go unnoticed just because the parents they not be one for believe say if it happen. So they just assume, but they don't pick about they abuse the pikin them because they don't know. But if the pikin them don't really know say no man no get for touch me. But give example will be very common.
Yeah.
When pikin see stranger for 1 year, if they run, why they run? Because he know who he get for deal with.
Yes.
So, but when we think say pikin for 2 years no get for no what he get for happen for you and what no get for happen na mistake. When we ignore am so you know if I but when you see pikin don't get that stranger effect, you know, but people they don't know them. Those are signs that the child needs to know other things about the body where some kind of people they go touch them, including the babysitters
Mhm.
or whoever they take care of they begin them. It be very important. And by the way, for that particular period, would they be interested now for the anatomy, what the begin know about your body, what the begin know about your phallus, your penis, or whatever, what to be used, how I gonna take care of them, who gonna touch them,
Mhm.
you never know about your buttocks, who gonna touch my buttocks. So but from 2 to 5 years, a delicate period where at times we dey just see them as children, but we expose them because we not inform them, we expose them to relatives, to caregivers, to their teachers for do things for them where they don't know. And because they don't know, they don't they don't get that critical thinking for make the right choices because they were never trained in the first place. So they now fall into the hands of perpetrators, hands of people who abuse children, whether consciously or unconsciously. That's what they happen. And unfortunately, parents sit there and it happens and they are not aware. And when children come to complain, no when a child come to talk to you about something and the child is so brute, say please, mommy, my teacher was my uncle was our driver was doing this when he was taking me to school. Our this. At times, if sometimes my mom was saying, that is picking this, what is it he talks to it? Because it never take time for teach that pikin about your body. And so when the pikin be that in that shock when man they can't touch play, they go touch am. They do things they go do am. Pikin don't know how whether it be a right thing or a wrong thing. And what still when they come with threats, you know most often when people they do that thing they always give threats. Say this is what I do am so if you talk am then you will die.
Mhm.
And the child will believe things when the person talk. Then you was cool around for his kid. Now when you grow with some understand maybe people from older age say this was an abuse, they go start to play that on your health. That's how it's about the importance of this education for your own personal well-being be very important because when we will be abused, it will follow we for a very long time in life, unfortunately. So for that early age, Papa then go for Kabul, for example. We did go school that was 6 years, although nursery school we go for 3, 4. But already, you can get more time with the parents than with the teachers, whether I like it or not. Because maybe at the first for Pekin.
Yeah.
Then when they don't take that one too serious, then they expose the Pekin for the new environment at school they go there. So this early childhood, this one they go for early childhood, it be like in the house of parents. Teachers are simply going to accompany the parents get for stick picking them up or talk to them. That as they wash you so, as they wash your skin so, this part this so, this part this so, they never touch this part, no man. Then picking go now with that knowledge say as you go there. When they was school, they touch you wahala. You got report. Because it be informed at home say they touch you gonna apart. Mm-hmm. There are many signs that children can learn all these things at that age. But unfortunately, parents ignore it. If the child know how to pray at that age, like if you able to carry something of the prayer, so when you pray or make sign of the cross, it be informed. It no thing. It don't say for pray for a chop. Then what makes you think that you will not learn self-education at that age? He will do. And when you do, it will save the child from lots of challenges where you go child face as they grow up. So that is like early child, early part.
Okay,
Then
so
we get
for that
elementary
one,
school age when
like for which way to explain, I mean, be very important. Now you target the parents, and because first of all, for that age, be way most of this speaking and studying are for inside house. So the
yes,
next way to go here and I say, if you not tell your picking say now so this part day, now so this one day, that picking don't already get it already be curious. If you take that question now, go ask
exactly,
stranger. Sometimes stranger go tell you in a different thing. So now the problem now go come
exactly.
back to now you, Papa, you know go wrong topic. When Peking bring question, put it for down. You answer and for the way the Peking go understand am.
Mm-hmm.
Not say this Peking be so
Exactly.
inside you take this question. Peking dey talk something where see am for his
Mm-hmm.
skin.
Mm-hmm.
He dey tell you say
Mm-hmm.
now maybe I dey see for comment section some people that they laugh the way we present am say some long thing. Yes, we go call am how it be. It won't be done. So we go put it
IV.
how it be.
Good.
So somebody they react, say glad to hear about sex education. People are deformed for misinformed of lack of knowledge or deformed lack of knowledge. Okay,
Mm.
this is from Reverend
Mm.
Jago Richard following from Bamenda. Thank you. Then we have other people following from other areas. We have Eli following from Douala, and they're laughing at the way I
Mm.
describe the long thing. That is how we have to put it. We can only put it so that make people
Yes.
understand. Make man no avoid
It
some
should be.
things
Yeah.
where pikin.
Exactly.
There's no age group. That one we talk about small picking them.
Mm.
Now, we see and say
Mm-hmm.
when that way don't talk. So when you instill that knowledge, that empowerment for the picking, say these things. So now you own them for this level. The picking carry and now they go. It reach now for that school age. That time you start going out for school. So inside this one now, this
Mm-hmm.
beginning for school age and then get some kind of things and way you the one present and for we say some kind of things and we begin and get for no for because of their
Mm-hmm.
body,
Mm-hmm.
because they be man, because they be woman, because they come out from a family, they get friends. So now the risks where it day now it don't act because at one point the picking we conserve the picking for home environment, but now
Mm-hmm.
it be
Mm-hmm.
exposed to school level. So which kind of things them
Yeah.
feed the way or they take and like for picking them from that age around 6, where you say you they don't introduce
Mm-hmm.
themselves to school, which kind of
Mm-hmm.
information they go be curious for no parents them for 1 year.
Yeah. At the level of 6 and above, maybe 6 to 10, where the beginning already almost they tend towards some degree of maturity. There's some period of beginning life where it grow quick,
Mhm.
fast.
Yeah.
And for that period, changes they will start to occur. Most of them start occurring between 6 and 10. And for that moment, for this new era, oh, they inside begin already be exposed to cartoons on TV, be exposed to things that that go beyond parental control. They will come to where that thing of parental control not exist for here for TV. We watch our pick with mommy. We watch Nigerian movie with mommy for us. We watch and we pick them now together. So that our own context that what begin for that age that they do value judgment. It is judge a movie. It is judge actors doing things that the child wants to take judgment by herself or by itself. And so with social media now, they be also exposed for one way or the other all kind of funny content where you can imagine a child watching from a brother's phone or even from a father's or mother's phone. So at times with the give phone, they will begin them for play with them. And where sometimes we'll get adult content in that film, inside our phone. It's possible, and it happen. Well, because it's bit embarrassing, begin now the play then open some kind of part. So if the data there about there plenty, then we'll get also peer pressure. We get children coming when they meet for school, they get mates and they meet they come from various home with various challenges and various experiences. And the tendency say that people be influenced negatively if the child was not prepared at home becomes very high. But if the child was prepared at home before the child goes to school, the child will not confront the child will confront an environment the child is aware of because the child will be informed back at home that you are moving into an environment. You will see people older than you will see people younger than you. So we want to play with you. So we'll play in ways that are not welcoming. So when you see this kind of thing, what do? Go to the teacher and say this. But when you don't inform the beginning for us, they go meet up strange behavior. Then they adapt that behavior through any form of peer pressure. The price is on the child. The price is on the child. And so there's a lot of risk around it, a lot of risk around it. The teachers themselves, to some of them, who are not also informed in education, unfortunately, some of them take part in harassing children and they claim that they didn't know it was an harassment. I'm a primary school teacher and I've been training handball teams in the lab there in my school. And I saw things when we go to play, when we go to play the girls' teams. We see what teachers are doing, but they are not conscious that what they're actually doing in the name of coaching is real harassment. I mean, talk about primary school teams in doing or school and so on. So these are things that are true. And it's because people are not informed and some teachers are not also informed. It's unfortunate. So there's a lot of danger around the child today, more than ever before. Because before we knew that the culture could allow a perpetrator to go unnoticed. Because I don't imagine anybody believing coming to tell a typical Okuman that I went to my uncle and my uncle did this to me. Very few parents will believe that the uncle did that because of cultural undertones and family pride and prestige. So they will not want to take the child seriously. They will instead claim the child wants to destroy the family. So the child is exposed to risk now more than before, making the sex education as early as possible a priority in the child's development.
Yes,
So
like
already
for
at
we
level
don't
of
talk,
system.
the let's say we don't talk go reach be where some interesting part they come up. Say you talk say some changes that they start occur, like for picking them, like
Hmm.
one picking them. Some go the one ask him, I mean
Hmm.
say how my chest done the grow so. Then instead we dey see for most
Hmm.
situations say some mommy no go even one answer go say come off for here. So make picking come out instead of put it down
Network
for
is
tell
shaky.
you the for tell you why we that change the come for tell you why we e chest don the grow or say na so e be but go start dey ask if the pikin say question say why you wan know why wey
Mm.
your chest dey grow because that way the talk be way if parents they no put the information imagine say that pikin go now for school go up with chest show am for some person say see whether c'est kui fa sa fe mo lo fa sa ka kui me kan kan mo kui
Mhm.
me kan la then so so which kind of message you will tell like parents and we especially like their girl pikin them can they show them say hey now so I don't the day. Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, that one na a very good probing wey you say am. I think puberty and hygiene na na parent their work. Pikin not only change for skin, but your hygiene go change from the smell. The odor go change. Something will change as a child. Not talk about hair growth and enlivenment of chest and boobs and voice and so on. They usually come as a shock when a child is not aware. Children have undergone puberty anxiety disorders because the enter into that state unaware. Parents are not informing them that a time will come when you will be menstruating. They're not informed that your body will change at one given time. And when it changes, don't be afraid. You're just transcending into a man. They're not informed the beginning. So when it happens like a shock, uh, it happened like a shock, the child is like, why should I even have pubic hair in the first place? Mm? Uh, let me share you a very interesting story. We school at the field. We live at the field, and we had elders, quite men bullies, who at one given want to examine us by force whether we have pubic hair. But it was a shock because when it was like you had pubic hair around you, you were ashamed. But no, the intention was to mock you because our parents did not inform us that pubic hair is normal. So when these guys want to hunt, bullies want to hunt us down and pull up our school makers to find out we have pubic hair, it was happening in almost many schools. And it is because we parents don't inform us about this thing. We see a young girl in class 4 going around, and it's so embarrassed to have blood flowing on the back of her buttocks, and she was so surprised because the girl was not informed. So I think parents at that, especially between 6 and 10, should be very careful about puberty and hygiene. The church will prepare to face to menstruate. Church will prepare to see pubic hair. The church will prepare for a change of voice. And all this come with a certain uh, different kind of hygiene. We will give the child the confidence, the self-esteem that the child needs to hold on at the transit to adulthood. It's very important that parents know this. So it should call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Yes, they should call a spade, and the
So
children transcend.
guys in yoten wala ngwala sungen fen wala bjieren gese luwe ne fela ne kingex ne katu. Victim do no blewe ndundun sles lo
That's
lu
correct.
ona wun. Es lo no wun ge a lot ka ba in kan kille blam lewe es lot yo blam ko ge shi
Okay.
es ne la ne ki. Kanam no blewe lo gam. Se
Mm,
ikia in lot you.
mm, yeah. Bene, bene, metto adesso un po' la con molte. Somma le mo asu genge ona ci sta che no come una gen. Le lo le as in negle no le vi, as in mai no le vi ja ja wan so. Se è qua lo asu la mo ko ge ma tabu lo tabu topic sen lo pam. So as in lo ku ne dan chin ne ji. Le lo le da kim no le dan chin ne. Dan chin wa wan ga su no kumwe. Gelando ke we ni zange ina ja believe because what the relatives one ya di man su ko no ta ga na ku what no den gam de ka tin ba ye bi ya ka wan so first so no ka wan do school ka wan di never school before no get team never school or she say ya wan bi ko mo one tung te pa de wono te ye lo ten ya ba ke awan ya ke do never school age you meet ye legal school for asi akumoli kinge okumkele ge mo su ge when is and game go ma ngom ge all the ones que look is report mami o se ba ma lo prepared le wa go su ge ti ya ju ke ne ge sang ge ba mo do lo yo de he ma ta tu be kan le fen kan le ti ja ni le so wan le ge no no ba su so wan ge asi ya ko mo kin le ge o me expose wan te danger na vi bi le wa men do le ka go le bi long met one school wan ba ke wan ja ke ben lo kan le lo wrong I'm not sure whether there's a lot of name be well bound in the anyway, but not sure what the name so really hello harassment hello no taboo. That's the mom. Hello a check. Yeah, Jom with Chow was looking at I mean job again. With Shavella was so kiddie and get I'm what you there. Then the as about people looking against one. Oh yes, this is the one. Oh yeah, really. And young was texte fois the one or even say expose one se kan fa le be bu lo one school lo one lo kishe be be mitra le school fe one there tablet one there lo school tablet ki ka ya se ele wa de expose va lo sensual in nature the one when the queen ko ignore be ka ba yega wanda lo di ka wanja ka se swige so do se report we ne bi se known the one can do deserve la din zam you know so look important I think ba one kill again when I can lose and I remember danger she had them before because the more we complete control over our children what doesn't do that and then look in that and lot bone and like television say and not your phone doesn't keep for their phones and those school everything one of those school keep telephones school because some parents are very careless and lot of phones one can do like so deep wani malo expose of no name back is ayen so lo lu baka li kalin la job ge parents lo ya no ko mo na seriously and no ka job ba kum ye ko mo wona we do ge ka ba cause anything ba shi ka ba ga you know say ya we ko mo wona wona shi already the material
Mhm.
no parents she can start the initiative so someone one in nan basta de you man
Yeah,
yang de
I'm
ina nan ojo wala ba eh ina nan ojo wala ba de en ali bi me li payment wa wala li wa su ko sa ojo ba e li an se ki yan dans le qui a wo jak to ji le ge wo yan wa cha up ta go sha wa ma che chen ge le wan ben no no wa ke ko da de se shi e be ba sa wa ma ke what they did what then been with a rage because of the kid that gamba and say that lady so one no I didn't because look the wireless weapon we want to king against yellow at one among you school anywhere school and that low knowledge of education a lot of the kid we come to babe because I'm going to ba but so bam can lead them or come bush I make one there create a panic in the perpetrator of Jabo there again. Because look at the way we learn on before a family that knows about these things. Lord, you come our job. The Lord, your parents is going one do school, allow pass come over lesson. When I green die, yendo, when I yendo, and I don't know important. The Lord, when the Lord will abuse. A lot of key a certain behavior, a very close player to the court. I'm a green darling, and the low start, one of the child I look at the low start. I'm not finding year after year. Obi kunu ko gana azugo aibake. Hey,
Mhm.
look at something is going wrong with the child. But some parents don't care about that. They just know why I'm looking at too. Why I'm carrying if you win that, why I'm carrying if you win it. The film. Kami kaya yes, the film thing like. But then the one follow a message across to the parent. They look, something is wrong somewhere. But the one back against you, what you got about you know how to tell you problems. Then about you know one. Like was speaking. Well, I mean, you're not because it not teach the child to inform you to take informed decisions about her body. Because can get upstairs to get. Why my fan is where? Why my fan look at what she big? Come look at your number. What you can see no young lady when I'm common. So no, but the same about one. So person being a long like I think it was one thing first to danger, then two to misinformation or even a blockage. And that what all our children go through. Most parents, they won't even do them. They never even know that a child could even go out with a boyfriend.
Mhm.
That's the truth. But little bit because parents have for a certain degree of chance. In that, but a certain strong relationship with the woman, a child can come and say, Mama, mm, I think I have a problem.
Mhm.
No one say this is confront no one see about our sexual life because the child also has to experiment the world. The real experiment be in a guided manner, the guided parent. The guidance is not to block a child from having enjoying whatever or his or whatever, but is to help the child to make informed decisions.
Yes.
Certain things will have to wait. But if you don't train a child, that certain things will have to wait. The child will not wait. Other people will train a child that this thing cannot wait. This thing is good. It cannot wait. When we lead into risk, you see, when we on his own, so he said why he likes.
Mm.
Then consequence look at the wrong decisions. We might pay. We might be very like might influence the child negatively in the future. So no them don't do one like that. The parents can say, "Hello, wait, this so I can get ba hello if teacher." We fell again. If I yes and regime parents so you got one ka one again alone. You get again. And that can get boundaries low. Most of like come with one no there. But free brain by you can anti one via. We are on come via look at man. No, assuming they prepare one for the challenge for the difficult world with the job one meter. One man alone of shit is protected because the knowledge is already power. One man is when we get big, like I'm not killing intentional with them, not killing what to do with the person. So only very important the parents it is very seriously. It is in their hands. They might not have the curriculum, but you have to look one way, the hygiene way, the children on him. You can know parents can seriously. But one already, get league one chance, chance. I've learned to lie like a lot as you woman. Lots of I free. Lots of free. Lots of bush. Lots of I don't want to look aware that this thing will happen sometime in my life.
Mhm.
When I'm not prepared to face it. Lord, we say we know hygiene. Hygiene. Oh, I'm not very cautious again. Look alone now. Ever. There are certain things I cannot do without protection. To be very careful with when it comes to my body. I'm not supposed to be smell. I'm supposed to be clean. I'm not supposed I'm supposed to be to look clean, both inside and outside, both physical and even spiritual. Those very important. So whenever we build around these areas, that child hardly really falls prey to childhood troubles when it comes to sexuality and sensuality. So many
Yes.
parents will look at this element seriously, catch up. Because you look for things, can I say clean different? You look for things, no, parents say, let that belief anyway. So when they look in danger, when they see we, when they look in serious danger, when they see we, when the parents we, the one, when they assume no, when they assume no, you one, when in the, the fiacre no level, when they look, look banner. About you, but about that week. But the two look up Ghana. And not look very, very serious. So another thing, the one thing, the Lord will be the crisis again again. They were no longer abuse one look tripled. A little too
Yes.
high. Because one look look for that one of you, a small child or even a boy. The chances of you suffering an abuse look very high, more than before. So when the Lord make Christ a little job, parents said, "Okay, you know, come their hygiene, come their protection, bodily protection, very seriously. Because Lord lean and care you more than when there's no trouble. When you're locked down, what you control over their families. When I'm all exposed, when I'm not going to
O isi yan ka fia for ngek jibe fade ben as in yo yes we'll be
yes,
listening.
yeah, responding seriously. Mm.
Okay, so how you don't explain and we very good information like one of comments that the show say the topic a broad way really take and handle and one by one different ways and way which is true that's good idea way they come and where we talk be
Mm.
with parents and be with the number
Mm.
one for seaside is speaking at the start because sometimes the kind of education the way
Mm.
the instead pattern for picking there and one way that way they talk say for school that they teach you they see some picking for primary school for nursery it act some kind of way. Where instead of that kind of education, sometimes parents don't take nothing for senior people, their action, they
Good.
demonstrate or they face
Mm.
way now picking for nursery school, they stand, they tell you some kind of thing the way no, say now so my mommy they do so, now so my papa they do so. But again, the one way talks to my mommy say, make this kind of thing no ever happen for me. But instead, mommy they pass in knowledge for each for the power, they power that picking a name for that age, their sense already worker and the hear fine. And now we don't take some of the picking them how we put and say we don't buy electronics them, we dash them day. The electronics now instead they don't teach the picking them wait till way electronic one for teach. Picking the day for morning
Mhm.
time,
Mhm.
evening time with phone. E day for the phone. How would the picking know they make noise, they cry no. When we bar phone get,
Mhm.
one bar phone get. When they bar
Mhm.
the key get like a young fay where physical be a kia. So that way they talk the awareness now a big thing where you get first
Mhm.
from
Mhm.
how we them just born picking the come up. Make pa no leave picking, then picking come back for house where they don't go shame me
Mhm.
for say when we learn they picking the smell, they want to do so, they want to do so.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
If deny yourself, say no, they still go school.
Yeah,
Yes, so you go
that's
start the
correct.
picking strong head and strong head. But when now how we it go for school, they talk say be so see where we don't they grow, see where we don't big, see where the one don't they happen. The boy them don't they run for your back. Yeah, they don't run for
Mhm.
your back.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's what things that they happen. So they picking they start picking that they become
Exactly.
inferior about the whole thing. Then they run, then parents them only they say, oh now teacher begin for CD1. That way you talk,
Mhm.
the body already get
Yeah.
material way the parents feel use them. Pikin close self,
Yes.
one way one for picking for some kind
Mhm.
age,
Mhm.
it matter. If picking there for primary
Yes.
school, nursery school, go sit down for class, you know where draws. You papa, some if friend go ask, go turn Jackie close for up, say, hey, why you learn jealous you?
Yeah. You.
Hey, that pikin no go ever go school again. He go dey run because you know say if he
That's
go
the truth.
school, he
Mm.
go just take the clothes up say, oh, lule bathroom dross. Parent, because the one day they check am now, go know say for their house say they never protect those areas. But now he don't come, he don't see someone way they know to protect their own area. So it is funny. So many parents they know to give that chances them for picking them for go get
Mhm.
them ask for inside people. Then they go turn talk say na teacher it work. So I will
Mhm.
be
Mhm.
this topic today. So nothing that I had they propose
But
today.
but make some point, Emma.
Yes.
The point I want to reinforce some very important. I say it's a self education.
Mhm.
It be an age appropriate approach. When they begin for 1, 2 years for here, no be begin for 10 years for here. And so they get to go now step by step. But we are trying to give a certain we have to give a general overview of what it is. But make parents know say it be step by step. It be step by step. So when you teach the child should be age appropriate. If you take in if you carry gadget for 18-year-old, or you allow to give me the word 18-year-old content, maybe 2 years, the parent is already wrong. So anything we're going to do with education, we're going to do with sex education, we're going to be age appropriate. Another way we'll sort of put them for 4 different classes. They will say that sometimes they will that you just go now about a body and have a big boundaries. Have a big boundaries and about a
Mhm.
body. Yes. Sometimes they will you give a no say it will start change. They prepare for change. And the no say this time will take care of himself like that hygiene. Sometimes they were the teaching that how to build relationship with will be healthy. We're beginning the past 11, 13 years. We expect me parents they focus on how to be good relationships. May not be relationships that will ruin a future or ruin a sexual life. And let me know what you mean by consent. So you know just do anything with me, I don't agree. That's not from age the way you go carry that kind of one. Whether from 1 to from 3, that period. We begin to start building kind of so they get to know what it means for take consent. It's very important.
Mhm.
Very important. And then about now for high school now, or anyway from the middle to whatever high school, we comprehensive sex education will be complete. It be complete. It will happen. But again, the know now say there are certain boundaries that there are certain things that will occur. There are certain things I will do to prevent certain things from happening on my body. Lord, you my job. So, age appropriate. Mm. Age appropriate. You can just one, no, one, 2 to 5 years. No, years will look 18 years. No, mess me up.
Yeah.
Jangan tu.
Okay,
Bagaimana
thank
persen,
you.
mungkin
Thank you,
little
Howie.
bit of pressure on that.
Thank you, Howie. You emphasize on that one. Say various
Mm,
age range them, then get different kind of education where mommy and papa get for
mm,
put picking head as well as the community. So it come back for
mhm,
cash
mhm,
we, mommy and papa them now assignment this way therapists give you they say if you should don't if you dey watch this where you know as I talk about this education for your picking, just put your hand for up. Take note say that picking them they need you. No check say na for school where it go bring order in education. One for years and way now one when at
mhm,
least picking go reach
mhm,
level 5. Mommy and papa they plenty now for house. Teach them that basic things and way they dey
mhm,
occur for their age. One day where they want go touch school, like that 6 to 10, how we talk. That one they be way something they don't they change for their skin and their system don't they change. You, mommy and papa, no talk say this speaking the over ask question or this speaking no get for no. No say go know the things
mhm,
them
mhm,
because before one reach for 11 years, some the things them if you don't miss some for early age, you get for go back, go start take them, come up Billy. No say he be get for don't know. No, he no be don't get for no because you know be play your own part. Play your own part now, you know what late. Then that one they don't reach your
mhm,
college. It no mean say when picking there for college, you don't go school, okay. Lobby any cap kongen. Now some one thing that way parents that leave picking they want reach university say you know go pick picking for your house for talk for you again. Ablo look
mhm,
at the bin. One free now lay the tung for doors. Yeah, free so so go I win. You
mhm,
don't have university
mhm, mhm,
wait
mhm,
wait fit do. But when you don't go come back now, carry belly, you start bikini. It also this speaking don't bring me trouble because you will
mhm.
fail on your own part. Do
Plus
your
sick,
own
plus sick, plus sick. Belle plus sick.
plus sick.
Mhm,
Yes, because sometimes
mhm,
now people they forget about that one for sick. Sick they come back kind. The one way that
mhm,
medical people they will cure them. One way
mhm,
that one the way now people for psychologists and get for stand and knock hate for bring them back. With some kind of things and behaviors they don't can act for the where parents and now be way no she don't be guilty. Take your own time, follow your
mhm,
age range, look am. Say for this kind of level so
mhm,
na which kind thing be way my pikin get for no. Make you no be say
mhm,
you
mhm,
just
mhm,
don't wait
mhm,
now when it don't happen before you say, hey, I said jele ne kinegasigan. So follow your picking how we age you go. Boy or girl, no discriminate. Boy or girl, all them they say they need education. So
mhm,
that make you
mhm,
go right up there. Even you, mommy and papa, the age no what different. Mommy and papa they still get
mhm.
their same education. Sometimes we dey forget for no say the kind
Yeah,
wait
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
Very important.
mommy and papa
Very
sometimes we
important.
forget no
Mhm.
say this kind thing so it be age appropriate for mommy for this level.
Yes, 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 yes.
Then you dey see
Exactly.
some you see now some mommy be way e own wait way you know you dey ask and say now why that they see something they say hey mommy vile kone kene kile lot kene kene na so now the
Comme
kind of
là.
yes. Now the kind of thing that way it free me from
That's very
embarrassment.
true. Very true.
Yes. So
Very
we
true.
thank you how we into open this topic and how we there for WhatsApp group. And you be don't always the run for not jump into this, but we don't glad how we will catch you for this. And Oko and beyond be very happy say this information they come in people then don't write we for comment section and Maze say all the biblical verses that I can quote today freely were meditated when I was a kid. Yes, and we see it today, and so it be. So if then the training not be start early, maybe sometime we not forget them. Yes, so we thank people that they where they watch we from every angle. We know say therapist Moses he lines on some internet issue. it go off Nonky Joy, they say topic for the gods, straight up from an angel. Yes, what ngum they say long thing now. They say long thing now waity. Yes.
Thank you, Matt. Follow my network.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I just wanted to come back to that point of maka gwe so no ga tu kum parents. No
okay.
only parents kwa ga kachi min adulthood ga mo shi we say na no rubam. There's so much to learn even at adulthood as far as sex education is concerned. The first one we have to do to train yourself to be a sex educationist. We parents are refused to do that.
Yeah.
Train in years alone a sex educationist. Kapa parent. Oh my God, I'm doing a year with informed knowledge, with informed skill, informed values, and informed attitudes. What they adopt at what given age and what given period. It's not the first thing we're paying because no, she basically the next what we need to be giving back. And when you don't even have what to give back to protect the life of the person you are brought up, it's already a problem in itself. And come on, so the knowledge, the sex education knowledge, low, free and cheap,
Mm-hmm.
free and cheap. Then, lọ́lọ́ sí lókun age. Mẹ́rin lọ́wọ́ really age, lọ́lọ́ parents that low serious. Then like there will be a time when I will be like this. I'll be like this. Mẹ́rin ló lílé mo ṣe lẹ́gẹ̀ẹ́ mo ṣíwí sá ló some kind of behavior with your body. It will save you a lot and it will save your life. Lord really refuse to be a member alone at the age they are, that they indulge in things that they could have been doing at 30 or 40. But when you're poorly, because of lack of information about sex education, which is
Yeah.
because of the age. Yes, mm. So being like a point that Java hit, even if it's last thing we say, if we hit it that even us parents we need education on how to behave with our bodies at one given time in our ages. And there were times when we will not be fit to do things we were doing when we were young. Then what we need to have most at that time those are well informed and grounded in sex education so that we can pass it to our children so that they don't go through what we went through. If at all we went through the wrong thing. So
Yeah. So the way we talk, the way I never talk my own how we come off my mom. See, some people then some people then they know if you work some kind worker. So they don't reach some age they
yes.
know work some kind worker. Because they know be learn and say they know if you work some kind
Mm-hmm.
worker. They can't put blame now for
Mm-hmm.
other people. Sometimes mommy start put blame now
Mm-hmm.
for pa. Say pa be so no if you work
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
worker again. So because sometimes pa be
Mm-hmm.
where power no
Oh,
day.
go outside.
Small time only pa go die on top. So
It's really important that parents know these things.
yes, so sometimes you see some people they go equally will long equal with look am but
Exactly. Uh,
any
that
can theta
the more 20 years.
theta ni lo na ja chai lo ni ke ne
That's a
ja lo
simple truth.
e ke no ga lo ni lo se ki asu ye bi ye ni ne ba ese
Mm,
ame
mm.
yes
It's Yami. It's Yami. Mm.
so
It's Yami.
ajungan ne
Mm.
ke esin kokte mena china awawle wene ka jiere le nyakan telune ane lo ken lege a koibli ka cha ken lege fisi ken ken lege be ka ken kin ke su lu lu blumen ne nu ne a v
Mm.
chile ye
The
ne
V, yes. Yes.
every age
Mm.
get the own thing way it be
Mm.
appropriate for that age as man as woman so
Yes.
they watch what today and say we just open this topic it too big but no
Very
see
big.
any man get his own level and we the papa they run day for some age them make they know say they give a ton for sabi teacher then they give no all that level that they go down for the help they are picking them
Mm-hmm.
you run if you run say some man go teach you are picking the man go teach you are picking a waiting way the person want make you are picking no be one way you want to make it happen where you go help the picking
That's true.
so somebody say prof now your place you don't teach picking them
Mm.
teach them now. Okay, a teacher. Yes. Now, Gilbert, Dinse for Canada. the topic too sweetie. Say he dey here. Well, next time we'll one call him. Yes, he go come in can give your own contribution for this. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
we want make people
My
they get
man.
engaged. Yeah. So with the time
But
to
just waiting for this Father Francis Day for day. And yeah, my good the Canada so.
okay. Very important and
Yeah.
important topic. And this week too for Oko and Beyond will be there for love challenge songs them. And we'll be here can love song where they come up where some things that the people we
Yes.
just check they just be now for some kind person, a woman then the singer, now man the singer. But this time will be here song that we got
Mm-hmm.
spontaneously from people then we will take their own
Come
say
back so.
they know come back and song the way all the song then be sweet.
Sweet songs.
So
Very sweet
some people
songs.
some woman they ask question for you say please I wish to ask this at what age does a man stop being active in bed as for as sex is concerned? Nah, crazy. And he ask that question. It be
BBV,
interesting.
eh? Okay.
BVV.
Very just very interesting. Okay. Yeah, Joka BBV because but, the first thing you know, the first thing you know, age will lower, so the golden age.
Mm-hmm.
Age was in the can our bodies tell us that we are now declining, we are going down. And then slogan, age and will not for a fixed age it might be tempting to
Yes.
air. Then
Mm-hmm.
the woman will okay. Lord no would not she actually was a king gas in Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
Even Chile yet not in Gaza. Lollipop, the no lower we with age, with no lower we then run away. And don't run away when the queen, your youth, to end up together. Up there, Martin. Look at the again, I say, look, so 1 week. Look, she 1 month, look, she 1 year. About the photos to by payment. The Lord, well, not really. Can't swing. There's no different. It only don't look at sugar will be along week and when maybe really very conscious of the fact that the within we and the Bobby level. The Lord no one says that as he said. Don't know what gives his skin low spiritual can low cultural and mass is. When the sweet girl there's a certain age girl, could look difficult because girl there have been individually some in the issues of sex. Oh, we have the big and 40 now, no baby. Even 90, but obey now woman.
But
So
John,
many good when will be our killer, but channel, will be all about it. So they will live here, when they will live here. Well, what is a real like a fellow? So the figure which age
will
is
have
the
motor for 70 years, no the pool like motor for 5 years. So
he's right. Simple.
yeah, and
He's right.
another question, like how will you talk be way, like how will you talk be say person in the year how way his skin they go. It be very
Mm-hmm.
true because sometimes you see some person where you see some man where he dey 40 years, but he don't get features them
Mm-hmm.
way a person for 60 years features them.
Yes.
So some of those things that
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
the way to the kind question where they talk because about active, not be like how we talk, man not really pronounce and say for this age because you still see people
Mm-hmm.
them for that age then way their
Mm-hmm.
history, their background is still show say they be very, very active. So now case
Active,
by
yeah.
case, now case by case, and some go with how they put them in for raw what say it's practical. There's
Mm-hmm.
no way we man fit validate on that one.
It's a practical, yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
That
Yes.
that's
So now you
a
go
scam
you
thing.
for know. And when a true tongue, I tell people
No,
know
for
for
agents. Yes.
you
Although
go
for
never
age, we didn't do king and Babenda, Babe, as we TV, Babe, as it shall be, we are active.
no
You have
baby.
heard. So,
Yes.
go back.
Because if you
So
come
that
and marry
question is very
before somebody
tempting.
so some man go just turn to say, okay, you know why you this age, why you don't do so. But now how they yeah, so the
Really
same follow up
interesting.
question
Yeah.
say so in this case, should a woman look for an active man for love making in that par age? No. Again, I think now the same person asked the question.
Jesus
So
Christ.
say
Would have people who are derailing from the topic, eh?
yes. Now what the talk say they don't go
We're
condition
discussing sex education. We're into
topic.
sexuality.
Yes. So
Yes.
the topic for
Not
today
now, not now.
sex education for different age them. So now when we
Yes.
don't broke
For picking them.
yes. So we don't broke them now. We don't
For
know the part
adults, yes.
them where parents and get entitled for get that information for passing on for their
Mm-hmm.
for the different age group them.
Yes.
They the
Yes.
kind way will be now say wait
Mm-hmm.
way people for some certain age go there. We go broke them now, then
Yes.
come now with
Yes.
this general
Yes.
topic we una they bring am up. It's very good. Una keep the
Mm-hmm.
comment
Mm-hmm.
the way they come. So in future we go to handle all this one. So today we don't have 1 hour
Yes.
for you
Yes.
on sex education and the various kind of information the way we feel the tell we picking and we thank therapist Moses Chung. He get very so many titles on top of his head. So the one particular was based on all now because he handle things the way it concern people they hate them. He know they go to hospital chook
Mm.
and need them for people their skin, but people
No,
their
no,
minds
no.
they touch people their minds and for different direction. And
Mm.
we come out with all this. So this awareness be very important. And we thank you how we put on for Oko
Mm-hmm.
talk, how we put on for English talk. So we want to summarize now, say what will be your last word for today before we come for subsequent program then.
Yeah, for last word, I just say parents them get primordial role for take care of picking them their body because picking the get for know, they skill them. They give for know, they give for get knowledge, they give for get values, they give for get the right behavior. We will help them for take correct decision about their body, about relationship with the create and with other people them, and about their wellness. And if we not do and so, they will take wrong decision there about their body, about their relationship with other people them, and about their wellness. And the price always be very heavy. When the price they go beyond just physical damage for picking, it go also with a lot of psychological damage. Well, people in the way they be difficult, they find it difficult for build relationship to them because they were already abused sometimes. Because we ignore to teach them how to stay away from being abused. So I think parents them and teachers too, then take up their responsibility and help these people for take good decisions about their body. I think that's what we would say. And for people they be adult already, if just know your man, and then know your woman. So that when I know the answer that and every time we wait will talk. But just just that. Mm. I
Yes,
want to
so
also thank Mother for this. Mm.
yeah, bell work our mason can cut in as a mason lamukoge as an ekimno as an luseke
Mm.
kapa na mami
Mm.
lawyer chas so one no one jere kele jaluge one in the toxin ka tu kali jaluge one near beep to no lewis so latum ne
Mm.
lukin
Mm.
mami
Mm. Mm.
as jere neke nyesin
Mm.
nya gwi chiblewe kum temno blewe no lo se dio kum jere wenga wa ba lo to yo na
Mm.
fen la
Sure.
wa leme wa nya ni logwi GS chia san te ne ge le check le be ka fiankin GS
Mm.
ne
Mm.
ge le check le me jere ko
Exactly.
ka ba be Moses lu ne bling wa jere ten lu ge ye ni na tu yang se ne nda se ne
Exactly.
ne lu ne wa ne kan ne ka tu yang se wi wo chen ja ne ke so lo yo ne sung den che
Mm.
le
Mm.
ke ko che le ba lu ge che le ka ne den tu ji le ke lu ka le le lo tu ju lo te ke le ka am no te ne
Exactly. Mm.
me be le ke
Mm. Mm.
ne mi se fen lin lu ne le lu we we sen ka fo ge we ya wa se ne we no ble we es lo yi men jang se tu es ko ku me education